Okay, so we got a tranny here somewhere on this pile. So this is your new case. These are your junk parts.
Now give him a little backup on what we're doing here.
Well, actually, these aren't your junk parts. These are Chip's junk parts.
That he didn't want.
So this box here, so this is his case. So okay, so this one here we're not doing nothing right now.
Does Chip have a complete brand new trans in his?
You got a whole tranny together now, I know.
Yeah.
Where all this shit come from? Where'd you dig this thing on?
That was just laying there.
The reason why it's laying there.
All right. Well, there your customers keep sending you stuff. All right. So what are you building here? What are we doing?
Well, I got to see what parts I stole from your tranny to put this together.
Oh, all right. Well, should I leave while you're figuring out what you got?
There's a spot for that.
Okay, this is.
Here's your rocker bushes to go in your tranny.
Okay.
You need those, don't you?
I know you need it. The last time we touched this, all we needed was some thrust washers.
There's your rocker studs and bushes to go in your bike.
Where'd you get that stuff?
It was in the bag of the box of the tranny.
Okay.
Here's the tranny parts on the bag.
Oh, all right.
I'll keep that part.
All right.
Put that one over there, get out of my way. You don't think I know what's in all these bags, do you?
So keep talking here. What are we doing?
I'm working on a transmission. I got some guy sent me an email saying that his brand new timing hole or filler plug he just bought from me doesn't fit his tranny. I want to know why.
Huh. Well, it's his tranny because that's an NOS filler plug.
Yeah, but Harley does make mistakes. I've actually got these that had no threads at all on them.
Oh.
They bypass the threading operation.
Huh.
You do run across that in all the hundreds of stuff you got through. There are a couple pieces in there that are bad. Okay,
You would have
so
seen that.
I wanted to see how tight it went in the case. It appears it goes into this case just fine. Maybe it's because this one's broken in already.
Well, the transmission's broken up, but I don't know if it's broken in. Okay, now what are you unwrapping there?
This is a brand new case.
Yeah, NOS transmission out of Tatro's Private Reserve.
No, it's not NOS from fucking B10 either.
No, that's NOS from Milwaukee.
Yeah, it's Harley Davidson.
Tatro must like me because he doesn't get into that stuff that often.
Do you think the NOS stuff will fit together? See, there it doesn't fit. Maybe that was his problem right there. It wouldn't fit in there. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I think it's probably his case has been rewelded or something.
Well,
Because that certainly fits.
I don't know what quality of not fitting he's talking about.
Boy, look at that.
Now there's brand new against brand new.
That's the Parkerizing making it hard to come out.
Well, I don't know. There was definitely metal movement to install that. So you can see all the shiny in there now.
Yeah, but that case is 75 years old.
So now it almost goes all the way down.
And we're running Tribodyne
So now it fits in there fine.
We're putting Tribodyne 250 in there.
Now I don't know what we're going to put on your tranny. This is just one ahead lane. We might be using your old one as far as I know.
Well, I draw filed my old one to make it. Somebody used a hammer and a crescent wrench on it.
Well, if you want a new one, we just happen to have one here.
Okay.
It's fitted. It's fitted now too.
Okay, I like it.
What do we got over here?
Put it on the list.
We've got that for you.
I know that.
Part.
Look at all that nice new stuff.
Okay, there's brand new clutch plates we're not using.
Yeah, this is going Barnett because I'm going to put that little Barnett sticker
Fender brace for your fender.
up on the tank.
Here's a brand new second gear we're not using. Here's another filler plug we're not using. Here's your rear brake cam whenever you get to your rear brake. Here's a brand new counter shaft bushing if you need one. We might need that, we don't know yet. Some shift locks for your fork. Spring, there's another set of those. You have to separate out the non-Harley, non-transmission parts. So you got 44 style, and you got the earlier one
Oh, okay.
and the later one. This is in between. This is for the clutch lever.
Okay.
So your bike, I think we wound up using this one. Thrust washers. Side cover screws if you need them. Okay, so this stuff is actually is transmission here, so that's not. I don't need two of those. I don't need two of those. I think we already grabbed our washers. I don't need any of that. Okay, that right there, I think we're good with it. There's nothing that bad. That out of the way. Okay, what else do we got? Appears you didn't clean the
Yeah, that
cosmoline
thing's
off.
beautiful.
You haven't cleaned the cosmoline off yet.
Not yet, but we're not ready to assemble either
We have a
yet.
date code here of 3/2 something.
41.
There's a C here. Well, that's a casting. So theoretically, it's 42, and this C would be the 3rd month, maybe. I don't know how the dates.
Don't know.
Don't know how they work. Look in the camera and see it.
Boy, that's a nice piece.
But see, it's natural, not OD
Yeah,
green.
never been dropped either.
Because you want it natural when you're set.
Yeah, I do.
Not one of these ugly ass OD green ones like this.
Well, that's not stock. Somebody painted that.
I don't know. They come stock that way. They don't come stock black. I did that.
After they go through
I
depot.
took them ugly ass black one or OD green ones and I painted them all black so I could sell them. Because in the 70s you couldn't sell OD stuff to anybody.
Is that right?
Yeah, you had to throw it away to get rid of it. So I still got a lot of that stuff I painted black back then. Where's that go in the train?
Horn. Yeah, that's a horn. 4 or 5 horn.
Junk repop stuff. Here's you want cad plated parts, not ugly black, so that gets in this piece.
Well, I like black, but cad plated is nice too.
Here's your small parts that we might use.
Yeah, look at all that.
Baggie we're not
Don't
using.
drop that.
Drop what?
That rag.
These are your wheel seals. I don't use those either. You didn't paint this yet, so we can't put that on. So we got in this box. A clutch arm. An OS clutch arm. Drop bearing, we will need that. New adjuster, we'll probably need to check that, make sure it fits. And here's some new parts. I guess we're putting that new.
All right, we got a call coming in from Donald Trump, so
Yeah, sure we do.
hold on. We'll be back in a minute. Don's got a hotline to Tatro here. Bye.
So we didn't have a new stud kit for you?
I'm not sure. Oh, there. I thought we did.
Clutches. Springs. So this is your old arm. It's kind of twisted, worn, and bent.
Well, I'm not surprised at that.
We have our NOS arm. And we got the Repop Dixie arm here. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use on the Repop cover. We couldn't find a good cover on eBay, so stuck with junk. This is junk. So this looks straight. See, it's not wobbling.
Okay.
So it's at least straight.
Is that what the spring goes on, isn't it?
No, let's hold the transmission together right here.
Oh.
Goes right there. This one here's got a big grind mark through it where the chain ain't on it, but
Yeah.
it's usable. You got your old springs in here. This has got your old stud in here that's all been ground on.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason. Your O-ring for something. Don't know what that's for.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. Because don't go in this Harley.
Well, somebody put it in there.
That doesn't mean it goes in it.
I guess you're right.
There's a lot of stuff that's in there. So we need to make a decision which one of these we're going to use.
Okay.
Go with that, but we don't have to do that right now.
Okay.
If we go with a new arm, we're not going to fix your old arm, so we'll make a decision on that later. We're going to need a kicker stud. That's the clutch arm kit, side cover kit, indent ball kit. This is the adjuster screw that goes in the back, and this is the new pusher out bearing. So the only thing we didn't get new was the stud kit for here. I'm not sure what Eddie swapped out.
What's it? Okay.
There's
I think
why.
there it is. I knew we got that. I knew it.
So there's the counter shaft.
Okay.
There's your brand new kicker arm there for you.
Brand new kicker arm. Yeah. There was a Sportster one on
That's
there.
NOS new, not,
Yeah.
not,
There was a Sportster one on there that was junk.
not V-twin new. Okay, what do we got in here? Here is, oh, these are new axle adjusters. That doesn't go with
Nope. I got new ones in my bike already.
yeah, we already did that part.
Rethreaded them, Healy coiled them.
I bought that for Chip and his frame was all screwed up. We had to put the big twin ones in there. Had to do some modifications. Yeah, we got these ugly ass chrome springs here. I got you new ones to put in there.
Yeah, I know. I owe you for those too.
No, I got you some new ones, black ones. I got some used ones too, maybe now. I've been buying stuff for you on eBay.
I know that.
Might be some in the box though.
And I appreciate it too.
Just like I bought you that new clutch basket I sold the Chip, and the hub, you sold the Chip too. You didn't need
Yeah,
those.
so yeah, you sold it to Chip. That's right.
You didn't need those, did you?
I'm not saying anything. You've never done me wrong here yet.
Okay, here's a used fork that's used. Here's a new fork that's new. Here's the other new fork that's new. So we gotta work on that part. That thing's pretty collapsed. I guess it still works though. We'll try to use it. Whoa, what the hell's that? Full circle? I've never seen that before. Never seen that.
You've seen that.
Nope. Full circle? No.
What is that? The kicker gear? Oh. Oh, look at that.
That's how they all come.
Huh. Well, what the hell?
I've never seen a full cut one before.
Is that at Harley part?
As far as I know.
Well, if the Harley can stump you, that's a surprise.
They did it for 36 and 37 on the knucklehead and ULs, a big twin. They made a full circle, and 38 or so, mid 37, 38, they quit doing the full circle. 'Cause you only use this much.
Right.
So maybe this is something that they had laying around from 36, 7, 45. Let's see, 36 is a different tranny. See, I think this has a 41 part number on it. Because the 37 to 39 or 37 to 40, I think are different.
Wouldn't that make sense? You just index it on the shaft different. You can get a better bite on the circle if you wore half of it out.
Well, you'd have to time it.
Well, you know what I'm saying, though.
Yeah, but you would have to time it to work correctly.
All right, but
I don't know what that's all about. This is the one that, this is your old case. I'm not even sure where this came from.
don't know either.
It's laying in your junk pile. Here's that new second gear that I think we were swapping around. Alright.
I'm always amazed you know right where we left off on this.
Well, it was not like yesterday, wasn't it?
It was like a couple of months ago. I don't have a clue.
Close enough.
I don't even know where we're at.
You're at Tatro machine.
Well, I know that here in San Diego, California.
Sunny.
From
Sunny San Diego.
from street to strip.
Yeah, well, I already had been to Strip last week.
How'd you do up there, anyways?
That damn piece of crap bike beat me. That Cushman scooter beat me.
Yeah, well, I would have been embarrassed when that wizard blew by you and handed you your socks.
Oh, that was the year before. I kicked his ass. This year.
He was only 10 feet from the finish line and you still blew him off.
That was a couple of years ago, that one. One thing about bracket racing, it doesn't matter how slow you are, but you can't leave early.
Yeah, that's what got you this time.
Yeah.
Well, your foot slipped off the rocker, that's all.
I think the 2.5, 3 hour sleep might have something to do
Oh, that's okay.
with it. It easily does.
You're not a Red Bull guy either, so.
I was already amped up enough. Okay, we left off on this transmission, trying to figure out what we're going to do to it.
Okay, well, give them a little primer on what you're doing. You milled that. We're going to put the 4-speed in here.
You got 4 gears in there instead of 3 now.
And you figure with that 4th gear, what kind of top end can we get?
It's the same top end as any tranny. It doesn't make any difference.
All right, no, but I mean, you got from a 3-speed to a 4-speed.
You're getting up to speed is going to be better, and cruising is going to be better.
Oh, all right.
When you get up and go, it's the same on the top speed. It's still the same. Now I was screwing around with 2nd gear, so I need to go back and revisit that part of it.
And the 4th gear is in over there on the side where the idler gear, where the reverse gear would have been.
Because I was going to take my 2nd gear out of my gear set and swap it out with yours, because I had I modified that one. So they're going back to the stock one, I think. Or we're going to go back to the stock 2nd gear plate, I'm not sure. And they don't come with them, so see, there's no 2nd gear plate in there.
But we're in uncharted waters here, though, right? This is all you're doing.
Yeah, I forget what I was going to do. I was playing around with the alignment of the gears and dogs and stuff. Right now we're at no in plays, I think is where we're at. Yeah. See how little in play we have right in here? Side to side. That's dog to dog. See how little there is?
Mm-hmm.
So for me that's perfect, but for you we need a lot more clearance.
Why? I'm going to hand you your socks on the line there.
Damn misalignment at. Okay, see how much clearance we got on this one?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're supposed to have on this one, but we don't. We have half of that.
And where are we going to get the differentiation?
Well, I ground the gear and I ground the 2nd gear retaining plate to get it close. So now I need to move it back a little bit. I need to back it up a little bit. So I don't remember exactly how I'm going to do that. I think I was leaning toward putting a stock 2nd gear plate in it, or I was going to run the stock 2nd gear back in it. I'll probably put both back to get a stock and then come back from there and see where it comes in at. Because something moved on us a bunch.
Right, I remember that, yeah.
So I don't know exactly what moved. Alright, so that's where we're at on that. So we're going to figure that out. So you're right on top of it, right?
Well, I'm watching, keeping my ears open.
I need some important tools. Hammer, very important. Screwdriver. It's about the only 2 you need, isn't it? I think that covers it.
Stone axe?
There's something sharp about my hammer. Somebody dropped my hammer. Did you drop my hammer?
I did not. If I had, I would have told you.
Maybe I was using it for knocking off a generator cover again. I had a burr on there I didn't like. Fix that. Alright. Well, it appears we're already using brand new screws over here. We're not screwing around. Oh, we don't have the gaskets in here yet either. That's the other thing we gotta do.
Fella I spoke to on the phone about this, he labeled you a perfectionist, and I agreed.
This doesn't fit.
There you go with that perfectionist shit again. But that's what we like about you.
Yeah, that one fits.
You're not much one for mushroom and screw heads, are you?
Stick out screw head, you mean?
Yeah.
Not really. I'm thinking there's still something in here. There's a nut back there.
Hey, again, to the viewing audience, I'm building this new transmission, Mr. Tatro is, but we're going to put this trans back together so there'll be an available trans here for somebody. It won't be quite as sweet as the 4-speed, but it'll be
Are we going to videotape that too?
all redone. Well, I'm just letting the folks know, if you guys, anybody interested, make your wishes known here. Keenan likes to, when he's building one, there's what, 2 or 3 you usually like to do, don't you? When you got the mill process all set up.
Well, somebody wanted me to do my transmission for my bike.
I did. And I'm hoping we do
But
that.
you notice I got down the track just fine with that broken tranny of mine.
Yeah, well, you can fool the foolers, but tell them about how you missed that shift.
Well, when you go from 1 to 3,
Yeah, well, yeah. What causes that? Oh, but that's right. That transmission's only got about 30 miles on it, or what is it? All drag strip miles.
more than that on it.
All right. Well, but you're right. Some pretty hard miles.
Yeah, it's got more than one power shift in it.
But it wouldn't make any sense to put that new Tribodyne 250 in a worn out. Well, it could work. What's that medic in a can?
I put Tribodyne in it already.
Oh, you did. Did you notice a shift on it any better?
Now it goes from 1 to 3, so I don't like it.
Oh,
It's too slick.
okay.
I only did on one shift though. I did 5 runs. I did it on one shift. So.
What do you mean by that one shift? What?
On that one pass, it
Oh,
overshifted.
oh yeah. Okay, it only happened to you once. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tried to do it again, but I didn't do it. It didn't go all the way into high gear. It went halfway on the second, but I just pushed it back in while I was going on the track. You know,
So
I'm used to doing a certain amount of force to make it power shift, and when the transmission is slicker because it works better, it kind of changes how you ride the bike. But
So you made 5 runs up there, huh?
yep. So I got another 1.25 miles on the bike.
Yeah. Well, that's like I said.
Of course, I was going half-mile passes on the quarter-mile track, so actually I got like 2.5 miles.
2.5 miles.
Plus driving back, so I might have 5 miles on it. Not counting the burnout.
Yeah. Well, but that runs the speedometer up though.
The speed only got up to 72 the whole time. So. Of course, I was doing.
What was your measured speed on that?
73 and 2. So
Oh,
the speed was
jeez.
pretty accurate.
Well, stroker motor on a 3-speed.
I didn't look at the speed until I was already 3/8 of a mile down the track. So
Jeez.
it wasn't picking up any more speed.
Well, isn't that about double what the advertisement on that bike says?
Yeah, well, the stock bike allows you to do 55. So. Okay, so I did something to your transmission. You remember what?
You dressed something down in there, I know.
I can see the grinding marks right here.
Yep.
So that means we're going to be using your gear. Your gear, and I'm going to put the stock fork or the stock container plate in it. Okay. We need to swap over to the gearbox. I'm going to have to use your old bolts because I don't have any. Unless I rob them out of something else. So I do have a new tab to use, which is over here. So we can do that. And then we got to see what kind of what size bearings go into standard gearbox. What size bearings do you think we're going to get in a standard train?
Standard.
You think? Okay. Find out. It appears I've been doing some trickery with shims and stuff over here too, so I have to play around that a little bit. Looks like we're using Sportster parts in here. So I have to dig up all of those. Alright, so we're going to go clean this all up and we'll be back.
Okay, cool.
Seals. Yep. It appears that we do not have a second gear plate for you. We do have a few washers to choose from.
Look at this incredible inventory of stuff.
We've got a couple rollers to choose from. Box. I think there's more rollers in here. I don't know what's in there, some more parts. It's main bearing stuff, that's motor parts. Yeah, that's other stuff. Main bearings. Yeah, I didn't bring any more second gear retaining brackets in. Shit. Think I got any on the shelf?
I imagine you do.
I don't know, that came from Harley, not bad.
Refer to the book.
I need a number. Here it is. 35333.
Be back in a minute.
Bearings. Nope. Not there. Keep finding more boxes of stuff we need though. Here's all the NOS gaskets we're going to use.
Oh, wow.
We're going to go dump in a toilet though and expand them a little bit. Rehydrate them.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to look another spot.
Okay. All right, we're back. Look at this, folks.
Your new transmission. All ground around here now.
Now you put that whole spigot on there, correct?
I welded it on.
Do you make those spigots?
No, it's weld.
No, I know, but where?
It's weld. It's not a spigot. It's welded.
Yeah, but you call the circle a spigot.
It's just weld. That's not a spigot I welded to the head. That's just weld. I just built it up and cut it off.
Really?
Yeah.
That wasn't a piece of pipe? No shit.
Nope.
Wow. That's even more impressive.
I don't do it the other way. This is stronger and better. Is there enough plastic in here?
Well, we don't want to bust any fins off.
You sure?
Well, we come too far now.
Do you think the box is going to make it again?
Well, I'll reserve comment on that.
I think we'll get another box.
All right. Good. Another project down.
We'll lose that. And we lost it.
There's another $1,000 coming in.
Gaskets going on there.
Huh?
The gaskets there. Here's your care package from the house.
All right. What do you got? What do you got? Oh shit. Shit, Tatro. Would you have that under your pillow or what?
There's a new transmission. It's clean now.
Yeah, look at that. Boy, that's a real treat.
See, that bearing race doesn't have any rust on it. It's already fitted and ready to go.
Boy, that's nice.
This is my eBay stuff.
Well, I'll be your best eBay customer. The only thing is you
I
don't...
got you a 50 pack of screws just in case you lose a couple.
Okay,
Got you another filler plug.
okay.
Got you a sprocket seal for your old sprocket, but I also brought you the sprocket that has a seal already in it.
Nice.
I got some gears here in case we want a new one.
All right.
I got some new seals for here. New shift shaft if you need it.
Dave ain't got nothing on me.
I got the hand clutch adapter if you need it.
Yes.
Got your new clutch nut.
You're going to fix me up with all that.
You got a springy dingy. New bottom studs for the case in case these ones are damaged.
Hey, I noticed there's no drain plug in that.
We don't have drain plugs in here.
No kidding.
Just More of those. And I got a couple of these just in case I needed them.
Gotcha.
I don't have to run out again. Because I don't want to drive all the way back home again for another one in case you screw up the last one.
Donald Trump's got another question for you.
Another one?
Yeah, hold on.
Yellow.